In our very depth of our guts, we know when the birds are singing that it's all is calm and all is well.
Solomon, welcome to my home. This is Onyx Grace. Say hi, Solomon. I want to sniff the camera. She's like, no. How you doing? Welcome in. My little humble matchmake home.
How are you?
I am really doing well. I'm having a great day. Do you ever remember anything called the flats?
Yes, ma'am.
So when I mention
Party
it to
in the
people, they
Flats.
don't know what I'm talking about.
That's where the
You're the
boat
first
docks
person
are.
and only person that know about
The
the
flats
flats.
was a remember we could go
Yes,
from bar to bar to bar to bar.
yes,
And then we could take a
yes.
ferry from one bar to another bar.
Exactly. Nobody remembers that. I mean, nobody knows about that. When I mentioned you're the first person.
The
I'm
best.
like, every time I mention
You
that,
parked way up here. You got the whole
We had a
place
ball
to
down
party.
there, yeah.
Yes, man. It was so much fun.
and I don't know if it's just me or everyone, but I had a lot of negativity hanging over my head and hopelessness and depression that is gone. I mean, I have situational depression. I wish I had a car kind of thing, but I'm not depressed. I just have situations I don't like, and a lot of people confuse their feelings and their emotions with real life. And if it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't waste your time thinking about things that you can't change. Can't unring a bell. A broken glass will never hold water. Sometimes you have to let things go and move on. This is Captain Kirk, one of my first crushes growing up as a girl. But this is my sister Diana, my sister Gina, my baby brother Jimmy, my sister Brenda, my mother, and myself. This was taken last November when I got to visit Ohio and visit home. It was the first time my mother had all 5 of her children in the same photograph. And look how beautiful we are. We all look like my mom. Look at them cheeks, okay? She's not smiling, but she has higher cheekbones than my brother does. But yeah, we all came out of this magical vagina right here. My mommy. So this is a Remington. It's etched from one piece of wood. That's one solid piece of wood in the center, and it's all etched away. You can feel it. If I could lift it, you could see it looks like it's hand carved. I don't know if that frame came with it, but it was gifted to me by my friends John and Linda. They live out near Sacramento, California, and it's one of my treasured things because I studied history in college as well as music, liberal arts and stuff. But I was very interested in the Native American resistance, and then finally siding, with the white guys. So I love that piece. It's really amazing. I love her so much. Right up my snot locker, Onyx. So, this beautiful ivy right here was gifted to me by my friend Linda. Her best girlfriend worked with the Secretary of Education under Barack Obama. And I had told her the story about I was hurt really bad by someone who said they love me, And as a result, I was injured really bad. I had to stop going to college. I had traumatic brain injury. My beautiful teeth, false. My cheekbone was crushed. My jaw was broken. And that year, Barack Obama passed a law that any man or woman that had been involved with domestic violence and could not finish their schooling, they were going to fund to pay off their student loans. And I said that was $36,000 in loans I was forgiven. And I will forever be grateful to Barack Obama. And that ivy was part of the ivy that sat on his desk in the Oval Office. So she gave me a sprig about this big and I moved here a year ago this month. And look how beautiful ivy is right now. And it reminds me every day of how thankful I am I'm not burdened. It's bad enough I couldn't finish school. It's bad enough that I have to live with memory loss and PTSD and battered woman syndrome and anxiety and all the little hashtags that go with those things. But I get to celebrate I'm a survivor and I'm not in debt every time I look at that little ivy right there. Thank you, President Obama. Well, Barack Obama.
What did you
She said, shark, duck, shark, duck. My daddy, J.C. Hill, I wrote this because at the time he couldn't read or write very well. His best friend was Bud Postlethwaite, and they made this little board for me that, you see there's a $100 bill, it's dipped in gold, it's a real $100 bill, it's an artifact someone gave me to wish me luck. It even has the thing, so it's under blue right now, and now it's under red, and now it's back to blue, and now it's back on red. I don't know how this works. I don't know what hillbilly magic this is that my sister Brenda has one of these too. She just can't find it. But yeah, he gave one to me. Him and his buddy Bud made this together. And it's like hillbilly magic, y'all. So this is a Native American war club that was gifted to me, I think in 2010 by my son Justin. He lives in Johnson's Lee, Tennessee. It was gifted to him and he gave it to me. And it has got, I don't know how many heads it caved in, but it's so balanced that it's a great weapon for protection. But the significance of what it is, carved from one piece of wood. Someone drilled a hole in it to hang it up. But it's really super old. It was painted at one time green and red. But yeah, this is another one of those Native American things that I have always been fascinated with. And war clubs, wonder how many colonizers had their heads bashed in with one of these, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Hey, it's Blaze and Nana with a quick let's learn how to roll a doobie the way Nana rolls a doobie. First off, I use OG crutches. They're glass filters. They fit perfectly into a raw roller. You just open up the roller and you stick your little glass in there and it fits perfectly, okay? Then I'm gonna take a little bit of goddess grass and I'm gonna stick it in said roller. Not smash it in too tight. You smash it in too tight, it's gonna be a rough hit and you won't be able to puff it. So you just wanna kind of even it out with, yes, the glass crutch inside, okay? And then you take it and you roll it and you knock off the excess. I use a dab tool because I can. It makes them nice and neat. And then you roll it a couple times. Make sure it's smooth and it's rolling nice, get any things off there. Then you pull out, I use pure hemp papers. They come from Spain. Yes, I'm bougie. I've been doing this since 1978, y'all. So you take your paper, elbow out, glue up, okay? And you put it on top of your little raw roller. And then you give it a little twist with your thumb. Make sure it's even. You just roll it with your thumbs a little bit at a time. Then this is the hard part. If you've been smoking already and you got cotton mouth, you have to lick it. And then you roll it 2 or 3 times. It feels really good. You pop it out. Bammo. Perfect joint. Every time.